Okay, Photoshop basics. The first thing about Photoshop when you open it, and you need to know exactly what Photoshop is going to do for you. Are you going to create something for the web, or are you going to create something for the print? So let's go to File, New. You're going to come to this box. You have to type in your name for the Photoshop file, the Photoshop file design that you're going to do. Let's say we're going to say homepage design. Let's even put into like a version 1, V1. And then you can go to the preset, and if you're going to design for the web page, go to under the web, and then you can pick the size of the screen that you're going to design for. So you can start with 1024 versus most regular browsers at this time. 1024 by 768. So you can start from this and come down here and automatically fill in with the resolution 72. That is just the resolution for the web. What it can display, 72 pixels per inch. So you don't want to change any of this. It's just choose the preset, and then automatically fill in with RGB color, because RGB color, that's the default color display for the web page. So the background, you can change it to white, or the background color. What the background color is whatever the background color that you have on the application right now is white. If you change different background color, you can take background colors, or you can just white or transparent. Let's put it white right now, and just simply say OK, and you open the page. Now it is 66.7%. So if you want to view it bigger, because my computer screen right now doesn't really allow to display 100% in a full size. So you can go down to over here, 66.67%. You can type in 100, and that is what you see. And right now is obviously cropping the bottom or the top. It's not crop too much, but it's okay. Like I see 100%. You also can go down to the view to show the extra and the size, the actual pixels. You can zoom in, zoom out by coming down from the view menu. Okay. You can say fit to screen. Right now, fit to screen, you can see is only 98.3%, not 100%. But we'd like to see 100%. You can come down to the view, actual pixels, or you can say Command 1. That's what the shortcut, Command 1. Okay, if you try to remember that. Okay, good. Let's do something to try to recognize what the Photoshop is going to do for you. And on the right hand side, this is called the panels. And on the left hand side, you can see all the tools that you can use in Photoshop to create a thing that you wanted to accomplish. And in the center over here, the biggest space is called working space. You also can say a canvas, just similar to oil painting or acrylic, that you can do it. Whatever you do over here is going to show. If you do outside of here, then you won't be able to show it on the screen. Okay, let's take a look on the tools. On the top over here is called selection tool. Okay, and this is the second one. It is the marquee tool. The marquee tool, the rectangular marquee tool, is for you to select the objects or create a selection of to fill in colors and whatever you do. Let's try it. Let's select the areas. As soon as you pick this tool, you can come down over here. Whether or not you want to just go with normal, which is you have a full flexibility to draw whatever proportion you want. Let's say go with the normal, you can draw on this side, this kind of look, this kind of look, this kind of look, whatever you want. Let's try something. And let's just do something like that. But before you do anything, fill in the colors, making sure that you know which layer you're working on. It's very critical that which layer that you're gonna add the element to. So over here on the control panel, that you click on it, you can see right now you're on the background layer. Background layer usually is not the best layer that you're going to add other design objects to it. You use the background color to change the color usually. So we're going to add a new layer to the Photoshop, and just come here, create a new layer. One click, and there's a layer above that layers, and name that layer. We say color box. You can name it whatever you want, but make sure whatever you name, it makes sense to you later. Like I say, in a week, you come back here and say, what is that? So it's really, don't confuse yourself. It's the time to wasting and try to guess or click on it in order to see what is it. By looking at the label, it makes sense to you. That's just the policy. Okay, what we're gonna fill in here, you can fill in the foreground color. Say I'm gonna pick this color. First pick the color, and now I kind of like a pink color I want. Select that color, and you can always click on this color picker, and you can change the color you want. First is go up and down, so you can pick the different color here on the right hand side over here, and as soon as you drag it down, all the number change according to the color that you select. If you say I want a blue color, so always say I want a pink color, come back here. Not pink, like a little purplish colors. You can drag that, click on anywhere over here to change the different color within the same hill. Okay, let's click this color. Okay, no, I want a little darker color. Whatever you want, you can come back to change it anytime later. And then say okay. And before we close this window, let's take a look at here. This color is later is going to be very important to you because this is called the web color. And if you want to tell the HTML to display that color without using a graphics, you just need to just copy this and paste into the background color within the box. For that box, say I'm going to create a box and the size of the box, and I want to fill in these colors, and that you're going to copy that to here. So you don't have to write down those information. And right now I'm going to fill the color, come down to edit, and there is a fill, and you can say Command F5, no, Shift F5. You can use the shortcut to fill. Just fill, and then you have the you can fill what you're going to fill. You're going to fill the foreground color. Right now, this is the foreground color. White is the background color. And you can say background color versus white. And you can say any color you want, and you can click color. You come down here, you also can fill the pattern. And we can talk about the pattern later, about how to create a pattern, how to fill the pattern. That's sometimes we need that. If a client asks you to use a special pattern for the background, that you would be able to design it to show the pattern as is part of the box background or the entire background. But we'll talk about that later. And or you fill with black color or 50% gray or white. So right now what we try to do, and we try to fill the foreground color because we already select that color already. Just click OK. It would fill the box with the color that you wanted it. But if I change my mind, I can click on here and change different colors and say OK. Now the foreground color has changed. So you can come back here, keep the selection, fill again, foreground color, and then click OK, and then you change the foreground color. Let's do it one more time. and we want to change to that color. Maybe now I'm gonna like a little green colors, and then I'm gonna fill again. So I want to show you one more things. And under here, the blending, the mode is normal. You can change the mode. If I say I want it to multiply, what that really mean is that one color would mix into the existing colors. So I want to say mix with like a 50% of the green color, which is the foreground color now. I just changed it already. I say it's a 50%. Let's see what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like the green plus the purple colors, and exactly two of the colors mixed together has become a gray colors. We don't want that. So what you want to do is say step backward. So edit, step backward, come back. So it kind of just erase the step that you just did. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say I'm gonna fill a different color, but I'm gonna make it only 10% of this with multiply mode. So say just change a little darker. So alright, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna fill it with 100%. Now you can change it to 100% and say okay. What's that gonna do? It's gonna fill it in with 100% of that color and not multiply. I'm gonna say normal because that's the color I want. I don't want to combine with any color, existing color in the box. Say okay. Now it filled with just the green colors. It seems like a lot about just fill the color in the box. That it's just try to give you a little bit more information why we are talking about the field. So we can do a lot more later. But okay, now we have a layer with the informations. The new information is the box. When you're looking at the layers panel over here, you see if there's an eye on the left hand side. If you don't want to see that on the design right now, just click on the eye to hide it. If you click on it to show and hide it. So now we can use this tool. This tool is to move the object around of the object on that layer. So if I just